Welcome back, YouTube. Once again, my name is Charles of Charles King Property Preservation, and today I want to touch on a subject that I was hearing a few guys talk about, and that is third-party regional company. And I want to talk about this because it's important. It's important for you, the new guys, to know the importance of third-party and regional companies, and also to know what could possibly be the downside to third-party and regional companies. Firstly, a third-party regional company is necessary in the industry. Okay, they're necessary because they take away a lot of the headache from the national company. They take a lot of headache out of the equation for the banks. It's very tedious trying to recruit, trying to look for vendors, and good vendors at that, and vendors who haven't been around in the industry for a while, so to speak. A national company won't be so quick to hire a new vendor because they have no experience, and it's just a bigger liability on their assets. They want you to be able to read a work order, execute. They want you to have done this stuff before. Whereas a regional company will give you the opportunity to they'll take a risk on you. They'll give you training. They'll allow you to mess up. They'll help you develop the skills you need in order for you to get with the national company, or to even possibly one day go direct. But they're necessary. The only downside to a regional company that I know of is that they don't always pay the same amount as a national company or a direct source. And that's okay, because I know a lot of regional companies that carry heavier volume than national companies. I know some regional companies who pay just about the same as the national company. They don't take a lot from the vendor. I know a few regional companies that they work with. Some regional companies, they're very meticulous about the things that they want. Some smaller companies have policies in place where they may differ from the national company. For example, a smaller regional company may charge you penalty dollars for certain things that are missing within your work order, whereas the national company may not charge that. But on the other end, the national company is penalizing the vendor for whatever you missed. So if your work order is late, all right, the national company may not have charged the third-party company that's giving you the order. But what the national company is doing to the third-party company that gave you the order is they're penalizing them on their scorecard. And what this is doing is it's affecting the allocation of their workload. So if you're continuously late on your work, the third-party company may not be getting charged physical money for you being late on your work order, but their workload is being penalized, so they might be losing work because you're continuously late. So they charge you a fee for being late to compensate for them losing work in the future. These are just some of the things that a regional or third-party company deals with when they're dealing with boots on the ground guys like you and me and new guys. Like I said, I am not against third-party or regional company by far. I'm with them. Okay, I'm a small third-party company myself, and I know the headaches and the stipulations and the different things that a small company has to deal with when dealing with multiple contracts. Everyone isn't as seasoned or as skilled or as knowledgeable about the industry as others, especially when they're just starting out. You have a lot of companies who aren't as lenient on their contractors with training, with helping them out, with just assisting them, trying to make them better. So I can understand a lot of people's frustration when they talk about a third-party company. On the flip side, there are some terrible third-party companies. Let me say that. There are some terrible third-party companies out there. They rip you off. You don't receive your money, okay? They give you work with the intentions of never paying you. I've had all of this stuff happen to me, all right? It's just something that you have to learn, and then you learn to probe these people. You learn how to do your due diligence and research these people before you sign up and give them your insurance information, give them your banking information and all of this, and you get out there going to do work orders for them and they don't pay you. Or you have a contract that says you get paid in 30 to 45 days and you don't see your money for 60 to 90 days. You know, there are companies out there like that. I advise everyone who's new, who's getting ready to get geared up and get into this industry, to do your research, ask around. There's several groups on Facebook, okay, that people, they get in their group, they talk, other contractors speak to other contractors and let each other know what's going on in the industry. It's very important to know what you're getting into, because remember guys, this is your business, this is your company, this business is serious. You're gonna put out a lot of money sometimes before you see any money return. You're gonna put a lot of money out there before you see a real job that gives you a good return. And you're gonna face times where the jobs that you're getting are not always big $1,000, $2,000, $10,000 jobs. You're gonna do a lot of small, tedious 30s, 50s, 60s, $150, $200 jobs, and you're gonna have to do them in multitude to compensate starting out. But you're gonna have to get out there, you're gonna have to work hard. This is in particular to the third-party regional companies that I've been hearing guys talk about. Again, I'm not against third-party or regional companies, not at all. They're very much necessary in this industry, the same as every living organism is necessary to the ecosystem. They're very much necessary, guys. These companies are necessary. Whether they're good or not, I don't know. If you would like for me to say some names of companies who are good, there's a lot. I don't get into talking about bad companies over social media. If we ever had a personal conversation, I could tell you some names to stay away from. But out in the open, I don't bash companies. Even if I know they're crappy, I don't bash them. Good companies, it's self-explanatory. People talk about them, you hear about them. But again, third-party companies are necessary, guys. Don't believe the hype. You won't get paid top dollar, but you make good money. You make very good money. And guys, if you're just getting into this business and you're looking for companies to sign up for, ask around, okay? Ask people in your area. Like I said, try to get with the Facebook group and try to ask contractors that are in your area that are working right now and see who they're working for. Ask them how the pay is. Do your homework, before you jump out there and sign up with a company, because there are crooks out here. There are dishonest people in this business, the same as there are honest people in this business. My message to new guys coming in and they want to know what company should I work for. A lot of times people, they hit me on comments underneath the videos and say, well, what companies do you suggest? Again, I don't openly suggest company. I don't openly bash company. And it's for purposes of not being biased towards other companies. I work for several companies and I don't want to put out there particular companies that I work for and forget about some companies that I work for and I didn't say their names. I forget someone, or if I say a company that I think is terrible and then in the future they become a great company and then I wipe myself out of the equation. I won't do that. Never been one to do stuff like that. So if there is something you want to know about, my email is in the comment. We could email, we could conversate, I have no problem with that. But you guys understand, this industry is a business. It's not for fun. I know it's a lot of money to be made, but it's business. You have to mind your business. You have to watch your business. With that being said, I hope that this video about third-party regional companies have answered some of the questions and some of the concerns you may have for these type of companies. Once again, my name is Charles, with Charles King Property Preservation. Till next time. Scratch that. Is the ecosystem in the water? Terrible. How long has this video been running? You understand? And I don't want to say you understand? Do you understand? So get that shit on time. No.